Hello and welcome back to Pride Month. So today I am going to read my coming out letter very briefly. It's complicated because, as I mentioned previously, as a queer person you never stop coming out. I think I was first out at about 17. The absolute first time I came out to somebody was I was in sixth form. They were very accepting and helped me choose a name, and now I am Max. I wasn't out to my parents because it's scary. Telling anybody at all is scary, but telling your parents is arguably the most scary. At the time I was kind of close with both of them. Now me and my mum are no longer on speaking terms. It's complicated. Coming out is hard and scary, and for Pride Month is also, it's not just for people who are out and proud, it's for the people that are in the closet, have been in the closet, won't come out of the closet. It's fine, you can be proud too. But if you are wanting to come out and you have absolutely no idea where to start, here is my coming out letter. I have a copy of this because I came out to my mum when I came to university. And we used to write letters to each other, and it was at the point where I was legally changing my name. I was writing, and it was such a struggle to try and find the right words to come out to someone that at the time you're very close to. And it's one of those things that you feel like you should do face to face, but you can't afford the 8-hour train journey. That's just how it had to be. So I was writing, and I just couldn't find the words. And then I just decided that I was going to do a stream of consciousness, and I wrote this one. And then I decided it wasn't good enough, so I screwed it up, threw it on the floor, tried to write another one, and then said, you know what, the most authentic one and the most honest one is the one that's in a ball on the floor. And I decided that I wasn't just going to send a screwed up piece of paper, so I just copied it down, and I kept hold of this one because I felt like it might come in useful. I run a Facebook page. It wasn't my best work. I've learned a lot since I started that page, but it is still running. I will put a link down in the description. It's probably going to get loads of hate because that's what happens when you're trans online. So I was doing that, and I wanted to help people the best way I could. More on that in the letter. So I kept hold of it in case I ever decided to share it on there, but I still have it because it kind of means a lot to me because coming out was hard, so I've kept hold of it, and now I'm going to read it. Please excuse if I have to stop because not only is this quite screwed up, my writing is not brilliant. Mum, I've never really discussed this with you, but I'm genderqueer. This means, in a nutshell, that I don't feel like I'm either male or female, more like a mix of both or even maybe neither. It's a very confusing concept for a parent to understand, so I welcome any questions. I am not currently pursuing any physical or hormonal transition. The only change I'm making at this point is my name, because Max is gender neutral and I really love it. I'd rather be assumed to be male on paper than female. I've been genderqueer for a long time before I ever knew my ex. For reference, my ex that I'm referring to is also trans. But it wasn't until I met her and was doing research that I found the term genderqueer, and it described everything I felt. Being called my dead name automatically shoves me in a box that I don't fit in, and can sometimes trigger a type of depression called gender dysphoria, which describes the feeling of, for example, being trapped in the wrong body or gender. I appreciate not the best definition. That's the only words I could find to explain it to my mum, who has never come across trans stuff up until this point. So I am sorry. I absolutely do not feel like a girl, and I absolutely do not feel like a boy. No, hang on, that's not what that says. I absolutely do not feel like a girl, and I don't quite feel like a boy. To me, saying I'm a girl feels unnatural and sickening, but to say I'm just Max makes me feel whole, happy, and weirdly comfortable. I'm also very slowly writing a book about all of this. Hold on. Which I hope you'll be supportive of. Yes, I am very slowly writing a book about this, and by very slowly I mean 3 pages in about 6 years total. Maybe one day I will write a book. I have a Facebook page with a few members who have reached out to me and told me how much me being open about this has helped them understand their genderqueer child, what they're feeling, and how to support them. Anyways, it's late now, and if I keep writing, I'll ramble and ruin it. I'll find a post office, buy some stamps, and post this. Lots of love, Max. With a cute little heart on it, but I don't know whether you can see that. So, yeah, that's my coming out letter to my mother. I obviously did come out to my dad as well. Me and him are tight. It was hard because he is a bit more... I don't know how to describe it. He is accepting, but at the time I felt that he would be the most opposed to it out of the two. I came out to him when I came out to everybody else in a Facebook post on my 19th birthday? Yeah, I think my 19th birthday. I think I just decided that I was over it and everybody needed to know sooner rather than later, and it was very well received and very privileged in that respect. My dad was, he had questions and he was just kind of like, yeah, well, I mean, whatever. So I mean, what more can you ask for? But since then, I've had him on the radio telling other dads how it's not a big thing, it's fine, calm down, it's not that bad, and actually using my pronouns and being like, everybody just needs to chill. And I was so proud. Have your dad go on like national radio and profess that having a trans child isn't that as bad as everybody's making it out to be, and come out in total support for me. Oh, it just make my heart a little warm and fuzzy. If I could give any advice, I would say just openly just pen it out. It doesn't have to sound amazing. As you've heard, mine doesn't sound amazing. If I was going to do it again, I'd do it differently. But I just wrote it in the most honest way that it just came out as. And it doesn't have to be face to face. I wouldn't make it too long. What I did when I was trying to write it was I was googling like frequently asked questions by parents of trans children. So I tried to just answer those in. So when I said about I'm not pursuing a hormonal transition right now, that's because a lot of parents, that's one of their first questions, like, oh, are you going to have surgery and hormones? So I decided to just quell that right then and there. And just be honest. It's you. And if they don't love you, I will. With that being said, don't forget to like this video, drop a comment in if that's been helpful. If you can offer advice to your siblings that aren't out of the closet yet, that would be wonderful. Share with your friends, share around. Subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so you get notified every time I post a video. Videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM with one bonus video every month. See ya!